Alright guys, today I'm presenting you with my reference system. These are the well-renowned Bowers & Wilkens B&W 801, and these are the Series 3 Matrix, so sort of the original version, but the third generation. These are extremely well-made speakers. They have a 12-inch woofer, a Kevlar mid-range, and beautiful dome tweeter. These are what I compare everything to. So when I get a new pair of speakers, I put them beside them, and then I A/B. I like these speakers because they have a large presence, a great sound stage, they're very accurate, and they're not too colored. I wouldn't quite call them like as much of a monitor speaker as you know, the Yamaha NS series or anything, but they are very neutral. I lucked out and I got mine with a pair of the original Sound Anchor stands that you could get. Now, why do I love B&W so much? I mean, a lot of people do, it's not just me. But me specifically, it's a bit of a nostalgic thing and sentimental thing to me. My father, he was very into audio equipment. And as a kid, I can remember running around the house and he had a pair of Bowers & Wilkens Preference 5 speakers. I'll put a photo of those up here now. And those were his babies. He loved them so much. I know he saved up a lot of money in order to get those, and they meant a lot to him. I still have the original brochure, and to be honest, I owned those speakers after he passed away, but I did sell them. I learned to let go, and the main reason I did let go is because I came across these. I know this is what he would have truly wanted, and he just couldn't afford them at the time because these were astronomically expensive when they were new. And they're still not cheap. I mean, these go for about $3,000 to $4,000 Canadian in this kind of condition with the stands. I lucked out, and I actually, in a sense, got paid. I made money to own these, and that's because I bought someone's whole collection. 2 cities over, I saw an ad that these were posted for $100. Obviously, I freaked out, but so did everyone else, and the bidding war started. It was about it, back and forth. It got to about $900, and I said, look, my dad had a pair of B&Ws, very high-end ones, when I was a kid. I'm obsessed with them. I've always wanted these. I'll give you $1,200. He said, sure. That works for me. Come in the morning. Anyway, I ended up going there in the morning, and not only did he have these speakers, he had a full set of Aragon power amp, the 4004, the preamp, and the matching DAC, plus a bunch of other miscellaneous stuff, including these massive cables. For a guy like me who doesn't spend a ton of money on audio equipment, getting those high-grade, pure copper, massive stereo cables that were probably like $2,000 Canadian brand new, that was a big score. Also a high-end Pioneer Elite Laserdisc player and some other stuff. So what I did, I sold pretty much everything else except for a couple things, the wires and the speakers, and I ended up not only breaking even, but I think I made about $200. So I ended up getting these speakers and the cables for free. Now, I love these speakers so much, and they never leave this room. They're pretty much my full-time reference lineup. I have them running on my Akai set. This is also a pretty special set to me. I'll explain that in another video, but this powers them very well. It's 220 watts per channel into 8 ohms, and this was their high-end lineup. So huge capacitors, you know, the whole works. This thing's built like a tank, and it has enough juice to drive these guys respectfully. Now, I'm lucky and fortunate enough to have come across this deal and got, as I said, essentially paid to take them. But if you guys are looking for a nice speaker and you have a little bit of money to spare, I highly recommend these. Or if you're lucky enough like me, maybe you can come across a deal where you get them for free. I actually like them so much, I waited for another deal to come up. And a year later, I found their baby brothers. This is the B&W 802. I believe it's the S2, so the second version, but almost the same. Difference between these, it's the same head unit, but a smaller cabinet, and it's 2 8-inch woofers instead of one single driver in the 801. Hey guys, real quick, just wanted to let you know, if you would like to own a bunch of high-end audio equipment like this for cheap, or actually potentially even profit and get to own all this for free, check my link out at the end of this video. I'll have it up here, and it's a guide on how I profit on Marketplace and run my own business buying and selling vintage electronics. It's a step-by-step guide that will help you not only form a good business, but, you know, maybe get some of your collection pieces out of your own dreams. Okay guys, now that is the story of how I got my Bowers & Wilkens 801 S3 speakers, and I was actually paid to own them. I appreciate all your support, likes, comments, and please subscribe. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me. I'll see you in the next one.